Hello everyone, and welcome to Todd's Night Baseball. Today we've got a fascinating matchup between the Wu-Tang clan playing host to the Fellowship of the Ring here at Citi Field in New York. The clan out there on the field, as they are the home team, they will be playing defense first, and they are just getting warmed up. So this game is about to start. Let's take a look at the Wu-Tang clan defensively, as they are going to be working behind the genius known as Jizza, who will be taking the mound today for this matchup. Known as a great control pitcher, he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal and gets pretty good movement on all of them. Very good at limiting home runs and keeping the ball in the ballpark, which will be a tough task for him today against the Fellowship of the Ring's many potent sluggers. But the Wu do uh, put out there one of the best defenses in the entire league, as they've got very good defense up the middle on the infield. Ghostface Killa and Raekwon the Chef up the middle, providing great chemistry to turn double plays. And then they've also got a really good corner outfields with U-God. They call him Golden Arms for a reason. He plays out there in right. And then maybe the best catcher in the entire league, RZA, also known as Prince Rakeem, Bobby Digital, among other things. One of the best at calling a game and really knows how to line up these players defensively to get the best out of them. Well, it looks like the game is about to be underway. Frodo Baggins stepping in for the Fellowship of the Ring. The 3'6" hobbit has a tiny strike zone and is known to really work the count. Here's Jizza from the windup. The first pitch misses outside. It's a screwball. One of many pitches in the genius's arsenal, and he has a quick worker. He's already in there with the second pitch. That one's going to find the outside corner. A fastball in there at 94 miles an hour. 1-1, and that one misses low. So tough to calibrate against those tiny hobbit strike zones. They could be frustrating Jizza out there all day today, maybe forcing him to throw a bunch of pitches. Here's the 2-2, swung on and fouled off. Frodo stays alive. And ball 3 off the outside. The payoff pitch from the windup. Baggins takes ball 4. That one missing well high of the strike zone. And that'll bring up Legolas Greenleaf. Legolas, the star center fielder for the Fellowship, known as a high contact hitter. We'll see if Baggins is in motion. He is a great threat to steal. And the first pitch from Jizza misses high. Pitch to Legolas. He fouls it back. A souvenir for a lucky fan. The 1-1, and that one a pitch out. They're trying to catch Frodo, but he was not taken off. Genius checks the runner and deals, and that one's fouled off. Pitch, and Legolas pumps it into left field. That's going to be a base hit. A line drive, and that'll get the runner over to second base. A good throw into the infield will keep Frodo there, and so the first 2 runners are on for the Fellowship, and that'll bring up Aragorn, Son of Aerothorn. This is one of the most powerful hitters that really I've ever seen, and a big hack at strike 1, but taking a look at him in batting practice, he was really putting him out there in the upper deck out there by the scoreboard. So yeah, this guy has tons and tons of power. It stands in there at an intimidating 6'6" Numenorian frame. Genius is ahead in the count, 0-2 here, and a swing and a miss. He gets him on the changeup. A really nice pitch there to get out a good hitter. That was a changeup with a whole lot of movement coming in there at 79 miles an hour. And so Aerothorn is retired, and that'll bring up Gimli, Son of Gloin. Gimli, another one of these very stout batters for the Fellowship. Another one that will be known to play deep into the count, but Genius quickly ahead here, 0-2 after Gimli fouls one off. Big swing, and that one's hit high in the air. Should be an easy play out there, and that one is fielded by Masta Killa playing left field today. So 2 on and 2 outs here for the Fellowship in the top of the first, and now batting will be the pitcher, Gandalf the Gray. Gandalf takes strike 1 at the knees. Genius checking the runners, and just misses low. That one 1-1 count now, and that one is inside, so Gandalf being patient up there. And a big swing from the Wizard, and he hits a foul ball. That'll make the count 2-2. And another foul ball. Gandalf really fighting up there at the batter's box. And now he's worked the count full. 3-2 after one misses inside. Pitch from Genius, and another foul ball. What an at-bat here by Gandalf. This will be the 8th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss. So Jizza gets out of the jam. He allows the first 2 runners on for the Fellowship, but nothing comes across. And going into the bottom of the first, it'll still be a 0-0 ball game. Well, the Fellowship, also a team with really good defense, particularly in that outfield. You can see Legolas, Greenleaf, and Aragorn, Son of Aerothorn out there, just vacuum up everything, hit out into center and right field. And you think that'll really be an advantage today, pitching in a pitcher's or playing in a pitcher's park in Citi Field with a lot of ground to cover in that outfield. This is a very solidly put together defensive team and a lot of really great arms, particularly from those hobbits. Don't let that small size fool you. They can really wing it across the diamond. So Boromir, Son of Denethor, may have his work cut out for him, picking some of those balls coming in from the hot arms of Peregrine Took and Samwise Gamgee over on the left side of that infield. And taking the mound, of course, will be Gandalf the Gray. This guy has tons and tons of stamina and is known for throwing his crazy knuckleball. Inspektah Deck will lead things off for the Wu-Tang clan, and he takes the first pitch low, 1-0. Gandalf really mixes speeds well, and comes in there, and that one's hit high in the air into center field. Who will it be? It looks like Legolas is calling it off, and he will make the catch. So a quick out there by Inspektah Deck, and that'll bring up Ghost-Faced Killa. Pitch from Gandalf. Fouled off. Tony Starks is known for being aggressive at the plate, and he swings and fouls another one off there, and quickly is behind 0-2. Pitch from Gandalf, and that one misses low. Ball 1. And Gandalf missing inside now, 1-2. Pitch. Swung on and hit hard, deep into right field, and that one is foul, just barely, as that was good contact there from Ghostface, but just barely missing foul. The 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. A really nice pitch by Gandalf that time, dotting up the outside. And I don't think Ghostface liked the call very much, but not much you can do here. Bring up Raekwon the Chef. The second baseman swings at the first pitch and hits it to the right side. That'll get through. That's a base hit, and the Wu-Tang clan have their first base runner. And up now will be Method Man, the first baseman. Lefty, one of the more feared sluggers in the league, and already Gandalf going after that runner on first. Just trying to keep him honest. Pitch, and the runner is going. And the throw from Gimli gets him. So, caught stealing, and that'll end the inning for the Wu-Tang clan. They get a hit, but nothing else, and we will go to the second. And leading off for the Fellowship of the Ring is going to be Meriadoc Brandybuck, the second baseman, followed by Samwise Gamgee, and then Boromir, Son of Denethor. First pitch from Genius. And it's a fastball low, ball 1. Another tiny strike zone, but Jizza is known for being one of the best control pitchers in the league, and he finds the strike zone there, 1-1 count now, and he misses inside, ball 2. Pitch from Jizza, swung on and fouled off right into that visitor's dugout there on third base. 2-2 count on Mary. Pitch, swung on and hit on the left side. That'll be fielded by Old Dirty Bastard on a high throw, but the stretch made there by Method Man, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Up next is Samwise Gamgee, and he takes the first pitch outside, but dots up the corner. A really nice pitch, a screwball from Genius. And he now misses inside, 1-1. Pitch from Jizza, swung on and missed. A good fastball there at 92 miles an hour. Samwise was behind it. And he will foul one off and stay alive in the count. 2-2 still. Or, beg your pardon, 1-2. And another foul ball. Sam really fighting up there. He's a really tough out. Always gives you a good at bat. And swing and a miss. So Genius with his third strikeout. And Samwise is down. And there are 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Boromir, Son of Denethor. Pitch on the outside corner. A nice fastball there at 94 miles an hour. And that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. And Boromir is quickly down 0-2. And swung on and hit high in the air to left field. Masta Killa has plenty of time to get underneath it, and that'll be the inning. And so we go to the bottom of the second, and Method Man is going to lead things off the Wu-Tang clan, and he will be followed up by Old Dirty Bastard and RZA. Pitch, a curveball, missing, or right down the middle actually, strike 1. Gandalf missing the outside corner there. 1-1 count. And a swing and a foul ball. Pitch from Gandalf, swung on, and again fouled off. 1-2 count on Method Man. Pitch, swung on, hit high in the air to left, and Frodo is going to watch it drift foul. 1-2 on Method Man again, and he checked his swing there. That one misses outside. 2-2. Pitch from Gandalf the Gray, right down the middle, called strike 3, and I don't know what Method Man was thinking on that one. That one clearly a strike, and he kept the bat on the shoulder. So that's one out. That's a big out for Gandalf, as that's the best hitter in Wu-Tang Clan's lineup, and that'll bring up Old Dirty Bastard. Swing and a foul ball. Bastard really known as a aggressive hitter with tons of power in his game, but he really doesn't have a whole lot of patience, and already he's down in the count. 0-2 after a couple of foul balls. Gimli calls for the pitch, and a swing and a miss. A nasty cutter that time from Gandalf. Late movement on that pitch. Almost magical. That's 2 up and 2 down, both on strikes. Gandalf tries to strike out the side. Here's Rizza, and he goes after the first pitch and hits it right at Aragorn, and that'll be the inning. 1-2-3 go the Wu-Tang Clan. We will go into the third, still tied 0-0. So for the Fellowship of the Ring here, it will be Peregrine Took leading things off. At the bottom of the order. Pitch from Genius, fouled off. Back into the seats. The 0-1, and he takes low. 1-1 count now. That one missing just barely below the knees. And now a strike is in there. 1-2 count. Pitch to Pippin, and he swings and misses, and he's got him down on strikes. Change up in there at 80 miles an hour, and Pippin was all geared up for the fastball. The Wu-Tang Clan will throw it around. That's another strikeout for Jizza. It's up to 4 already, and we're just in the third inning. That'll bring up Frodo Baggins. Frodo takes outside, ball 1. Pitch from Jizza, and again outside, ball 2. Pitch to Frodo, and he fouls one off. Frodo really looks to be in his own world up there at times. You never know what this guy is thinking as he takes one inside. Very intense demeanor. Doesn't blink very often. And he will foul one off to stay alive. It is a 3-2 count. Pitch from Genius, and he misses outside, ball 4. And so Frodo Baggins is about the last guy you want to walk because he's got a slippery nature on the base paths. He may be going for second base here with Legolas up. Pitch, and that one missing outside. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball. You get a sense that they are working that fastball to try to keep Baggins glued to first base. As again, another fastball misses outside. 2-0, and that one's in there. Strike 1. We'll go over to first. Baggins is back in plenty of time. Genius from the stretch, and a foul ball. Pitch to Legolas, and that's double play material, or Old Dirty Bastard is second, but Greenleaf sprinting up that first base line. It will be really tough to turn a double play with him running, and so they are only able to get the lead runner, not even a throw. In the Wu-Tang Clan, they are very good at turning double plays, as Aragorn steps into the batter's box for the Fellowship, with Legolas on first base, and 2 outs in the inning. See if Legolas tries to steal here. The 1-1 count on Aragorn now. The pitch swung on and missed. And that'll make it 1-2. Aragorn struck out on his first plate appearance as they check Legolas over there on first base. He's not going anywhere. Pitch outside, and it'll be 2-2. 2-2, swung on and fouled off. And another foul ball. Aragorn fighting up there. A curveball, and Aragorn was all over it, but he hit it a little too early. A hard line drive, but foul. Still 2-2. The pitch swung on, hit right up the middle, and Raekwon the Chef is all over it. He will make the third out of the inning. We'll go to bottom 3, still 0-0. So it'll be the bottom of the order for the Wu-Tang Clan. U-God, Masta Killa, and Jizza. Gandalf. First pitch hit to second base, and that'll be an easy ground ball out there for Meriadoc Brandybuck. That'll bring up Masta Killa, working out of that left-handed batter's box. The pitch missing. Oh no, they call it a strike on the outside corner on a knuckleball. And that one missing outside, and it'll make it 1-1. And the pitch missing low, another knuckleball. 2-1 now on Masta Killa. Pitch from Gandalf, swung on and fouled back. 2-2 now. Swung on and hit down the first base line, but a nice play that time by Boromir, son of Denethor, scooping it up. The backhand, and he will take it to the base himself. And so that's 2 down. Quickly, we are settling into a pitcher's duel here at Citi Field. As Genius stepping into the batter's box for his first at bat. He will take a look at a knuckleball inside, ball 1. Pitch from Gandalf, and that one in there. No, they call it a ball, low with the curveball. 2-0 now, and Genius, very patient up there. He will take a strike on the outside corner. And now finally a swing, and he fouls it back. 2-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. Gandalf swung on and missed. A nasty curveball there from Gandalf the Gray. He has really locked into a zone, as it has been 9 up and 9 down for the Wu-Tang clan. Not a perfect game, though, as they have had 1 base runner. Each team with still just 1 hit as we go into the 4th inning. Gimli, son of Gloin, will lead things off for the Fellowship. It'll be the heart of the order. Gimli followed by Gandalf and then Merry. Jizza trying to keep the shutout going, and a checked swing, and they will call it ball 1. On a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Swing and a miss now, 1-1 count. Pitch from Jizza is just low with the changeup. And it's 2-1. Pitch right there on the outside corner. A nice pitch. And Genius really locating well in this inning to start off against Gimli, as he will foul one back and stay alive. 2-2. Pitch swung on and another foul ball. Another 2-2. This one put into play. Deep into right field, and it is going to go just foul. And into the seats. Yet another souvenir for a lucky fan out here at Citi Field. And yet another 2-2 pitch upcoming. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch from Genius, and it's in there. Strike 3 called right on the outside corner. A good fastball gets him, and another strikeout for Genius, who is really locked into a groove here. As he's pitching extremely well against a very good lineup for the Fellowship. Gandalf the Gray up next. He's a pitcher, but he is also a threat in the batter's box. Tends to bring the fireworks. He takes a look at ball 1. The windup, that one missing, or no, that one catches the outside corner, and it'll be 1-1, as I think Genius thought that pitch might have been a little bit high. Gandalf will foul one off. 1-2, off the outside corner, a screwball, and that's ball 2. Pitch from Genius, outside again, so Gandalf now has worked the count full, and already Genius has thrown 76 pitches, and we're in just the 4th inning. Something to keep an eye on, as these teams don't even have substitutions. And a ground ball to the shortstop, and Ghostface Killa will make the play. And so that's the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up Merry. He is 0 for 1 on the day. And he hits it first pitch into center field. And that's going to be an easy play for Inspektah Deck. The side is retired in order. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th. The Fellowship still hasn't had a base runner since the 1st inning. Or, wait. Yes, they have. The Wu-Tang clan hasn't had a base runner since the 1st inning. Anyway, we will go to the bottom of the 4th, and it'll be Inspektah Deck, the top of the lineup, leading off for the Wu-Tang clan, one of the best leadoff rappers of all time. He will see if he can do the same thing as a leadoff hitter. Here, he takes a look at a knuckleball at the knees for strike 1. Gandalf, in contrast, has thrown just 33 pitches, as he has been very efficient, and these Wu-Tang hitters have been a lot more aggressive. 0-2 now as Deck swings and misses at a knuckleball, and that one will miss outside and make it 1-2. Pitch from Gandalf. Inside now, and it's a 2-2 count. Gimli sets up, and the pitch inside again. That'll bring the count full. Payoff pitch to Deck. That one's hit hard into center field, but Legolas with a running play, making it look easy out there. Just a fantastic glove, and that's 1 out. And a tough out as Inspektah Deck hit that ball hard right up the middle. Going to bring up Ghostface Killa, and he will look at ball 1 outside. Ghostface 0 for 1 on the day. He will take a look at ball 2 now. Gandalf staying away from a powerful bat. And a swing and a foul ball now. That'll make it 2-1. Pitch from Gandalf inside. 3-1. Pitch and a foul or a ground ball hit to the third base side, and that'll be an out as the play is made by Samwise Gamgee. Raekwon the Chef stepping into the box for the Wu-Tang Clan here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs, and the first pitch is right in there, a knuckleball for strike 1. Pitch from Gandalf, and strike 2 called on the outside corner. Another great knuckleball. The 0-2, and that is low, just barely. A good take there by Raekwon. Pitch from Gandalf in the dirt, ball 2. And that'll be ball 3, as Raekwon showing some really good patience in this at-bat. He has now worked the count full. And the payoff pitch swung on and hit hard deep into left field. And that one is going to leave the yard. And so that is a 458-foot home run, according to StatCast. Off the bat of Raekwon the Chef. And Wu-Tang gets on the board first. Well, finally, Gandalf made a mistake. He'd been very good at not leaving the ball out over the middle for these Wu-Tang hitters, but that time Raekwon got one that he could just crush. He sent it flying. That was a no-doubter as soon as it left the bat. So that'll bring up Method Man now. He's 0 for 1. And the first time the team has the lead here at Citi Field. And a foul ball. It'll be a 1-1 count now on Meth. Pitch from Gandalf. And a pop-up. That went into foul territory, and I think it's going to work its way out of play. So it'll be 1-2 now. The pitch to Method Man, and that is high, ball 2 on the curveball. Trying to work that front door curveball there from Gandalf. An interesting idea from an eccentric pitcher. Now the 2-2. Swung on, and Method Man stays alive. Another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So that'll retire the side, but the Wu-Tang Clan grabs the lead on the 1-run home run from Raekwon the Chef. We move into the fifth. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Fellowship. Samwise Gamgee, the third baseman, leading off, and he will take a look at a strike. A nice pitch there from Genius on the inside corner. The 0-1, and that one is in there as well. Oh no, just kidding. They call it low. Fastball. It looked like it was right down the middle to me. So 1-1, and now a foul ball. So 1-2 count on the Hobbit. And a foul ball. Samwise will stay alive. The windup. And high, ball 2. Genius trying to get him to chase that high fastball, but I mean, for a Hobbit, high is about belt high to a human. That tiny strike zone, and that'll miss low. 3-2 count now on Samwise. And a swing and a miss. A nasty strikeout pitch there from Jizza. That was a changeup, 81 miles an hour, and that's the 6th strikeout now for the Genius. And he has really locked into a rhythm, as the Fellowship of the Ring has been confounded. Now, he has thrown 85 pitches, so perhaps they will be able to get to him. RZA can pitch as well if the Wu-Tang Clan will need to make a change. But they have to really like the way that their Genius has started things off, as he has just absolutely shut down this Fellowship lineup. And now Boromir, Son of Denethor. Oh, the pitch runs inside and hits him. And poor Boromir has been hit by the pitch, and I think... No, he's not dead. They were checking on him for a second. It looked like it. But unfortunately, we don't have Faramir in the... Honestly, I would, if I would have thought... I'm sorry, I'm losing it. Boromir got hit by the pitch, and that'll bring up Peregrine Took, the shortstop. They look him back to first base. I promise I didn't like program that or anything. That's just weird that happened. Curveball and strike 2 on Took. Pitch from Jizza, and a swing and a miss, and Pippin is down on strikes. The 7th strikeout now for the Genius. And that'll roll the lineup over to the top. Frodo Baggins will step in. Walked last time up. And a good screwball in there on the first pitch. Kind of messing with him a little bit. Strike 1. Swung on and a ground ball. Method Man will be all over that, and that's the inning. Fellowship get a base runner, but are unable to score. It's still 1-0 Wu-Tang. Old Dirty Bastard will lead things off in the bottom of the 5th against Gandalf the Gray. Pitch low. Oh no, they call it a strike. A curveball on the outside corner. The 0-1 from Gandalf swung on and hit hard right up the middle and a base hit. A line drive into center field off the bat of Old Dirty Bastard. He's got one of the highest exit velocities in the league when he can get a hold of the ball. Now Bastard not a threat to steal at first base, with the catcher, Rizza, at the dish. A pitch from Gandalf and a bunt, and they are going to try to play some small ball here as Gandalf will get the out at first base. But Bastard is able to move to second. That'll bring up U-God with one out now and a runner on second. Pitch swung on and drilled into center field. That one's going to get at least to the wall, and that'll be extra bases for U-God. This old dirty bastard is going to score easily from second base, and U-God will slide in there safely with a double. And so Wu-Tang has their second run now. They lead 2-0 on their fourth base hit of the game. I'll bring up Masta Killa now. The first pitch misses outside, a knuckleball at 72 miles an hour. Pitch, and that one's in there, strike one. Pitch from Gandalf. High with the knuckleball there, 2-1 count. With U-God on second base. Pitch to Masta Killa. Inside, 3-1 now. Pitch, and that one's hit into left field, but I think it's going to drift foul just barely, as that could have been extra bases. Instead, it'll be a full count. Pitch to Masta Killa, and another foul ball. He will stay alive. Pitch, and that one also fouled off. So Masta Killa showing some really good resilience up there. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat now. He misses outside, so Masta Killa will take his base. Gandalf issuing the walk, and he is starting to show some cracks here the second time through this Wu-Tang lineup. That'll bring up the genius, Jizza. 2 on and 1 out, and he will bunt. And that's a good one. That'll get both of the runners over. And he will be out at first base. And so the sacrifice means that Inspektah Deck will have 2 runners in scoring position now with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Or excuse me, the bottom of the 5th. And a sinker in there for a strike from Gandalf as the sun setting here in New York. And a ball. 1-1 count now on Inspektah Deck. The pitch, and he hits a ground ball. The shortstop has it, and a bad throw, and both of the runners are going to come home. Well, Peregrine Took, known as a bit of a wild card out there at shortstop with the bad throw that time, and Boromir couldn't pick it. And Inspektah Deck will move over to second base. And 2 runs in there for the Wu-Tang clan. That'll be 2 unearned runs charged to Gandalf, as that should have gotten him out of the inning. Instead, Ghostface Killa will come up now with a runner on second. A 4-0 ball game. And a high fly ball into right, and that one's going to be a foul. And a ball outside, 1-1 count now. Pitch from Gandalf, again outside, 1-1. As the Wizard really just trying to get out of the inning here. And another ball inside, that'll make it a 3-1 count. Pitch to Ghostface, hit high in the air into left field, and deep, and drifting foul. Full count, and ball 4 as he misses just outside with that curveball, and Gandalf really looking a little exasperated out there, as he has been just unable to end this bottom of the 5th. 3 runs have already come across for the Wu-Tang clan, and now Raekwon the Chef, who hit a home run last time, will step into the box and take a big swing at the first pitch, but foul it back. Pitch to Raekwon, and another foul ball. That one will miss outside, ball 1, a 1-2 count. 2 on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Swung on and a foul ball. So Raekwon just barely able to stay alive there. Pitch, and he hits it high in the air into right field. I think they're going to have plenty of room to make the play. Aragorn will settle underneath it, and that'll do it. So the Wu-Tang clan get 3 runs on 2 hits and an error. They leave 2 on. They've got the lead 4-0 as we will go into the 6th. And it'll be Legolas leading off, followed by Aragorn and Gimli. The 3 best batters in this Fellowship lineup are really going to need to get something going here, as they've been pretty silent. Legolas has gotten on base once, but that's it. He will go after the first pitch, and that's a line drive into left. A great piece of hitting there from Legolas. Great bat control. Just sprays it for a base hit. And he's got crazy speed. We'll see if they send him with Aragorn at the plate. The pitch, and he misses low, ball 1. Throw over to first, and Legolas is back in safely. Pitch to Aragorn, a big swing and a high fly ball into center field. Going back on it, Inspektah Deck, and he will make the catch about 30 feet in front of the wall there. I'll bring up Gimli, Son of Gloin. He's 0 for 2 on the day, and Legolas taking off, and no, he faked the steal. So that's ball one, a 1-0 count on Gimli, and they will again throw over to first. Legolas back in safely. Another throw over to first as they are really concerned about that runner. Legolas has tons and tons of speed, one of the best base stealers in the league. And now a 2-0 count on Gimli. The pitch, and that one's in there, a breaking ball, called strike one. 2-1 on Gimli. Swung on and hit hard into right field, and drifting into the corner, and that one's into the seats, foul. 2-2 now on the Dwarf. The pitch, and low, ball three. One just barely missing, a stone-cold take there from Gimli, and that'll be ball four. So Jizza now into a little bit of trouble as he's got 2 on and just 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Gandalf the Gray now stepping in for the Fellowship. 2 on, takes a look at ball 1 on a changeup. Swung on and now fouled back. Pitch to Gandalf and another foul ball, 1-2. Pitch from Genius, inside, 2-2 now. Such an intense environment for this at bat. Gandalf gripping and hits it high in the air to right field. That one will be plenty playable for U-God, and we'll get a chance to show off that arm as Legolas won't even try it. Golden arms out there in right field. We'll hold the speedy elf to second base. So that's 2 outs in the inning, and that'll bring up Meriadoc Brandybuck. Mary in a crucial spot here as the Fellowship really need to get something going here as we approach the late stages of this game. And he is even in the count here, 1-1. Pitch from Jizza. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Fastball in there at 95. Pitch outside. Ball 2, 2-2 count now, 2 on and 2 out. And so he held up just barely. The third base umpire, they appeal. Says he checks his swing, so a full count on Mary now. Pitch from Genius, and that's ball 4. He misses outside, and the bases will be loaded with 2 outs for the Fellowship of the Ring. That'll bring up Samwise Gamgee. Third baseman. Holds his swing, and that's ball 1. Samwise known as a very clutch performer. Big swing and a miss there, and that'll make it 1-1. Pitch from Genius, inside. 2-1 count now on the Hobbit. He swings and fouls it off. That'll even the count 2-2. Genius 1 strike away now from getting out of this. And a swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. A beautiful pitch there from the Genius. And the Fellowship of the Ring still held scoreless through 6 innings as we will go to bottom 6 with the Wu-Tang Clan ahead 4-0 and really in control of this game. Method Man will lead off. The pitch from Gandalf. Strike right down the middle. The 0-1 is inside, just barely misses him. 1-1 count now. Gimli sets, and a big swing there from Meth, but that's a foul ball. 1-2, he swings and misses. Strikeout on the cutter. And that's strikeout number 6 for Gandalf now. So he retires the biggest bat in this Wu-Tang lineup. Method Man, of course, batting .357 with a .420 on-base percentage. And so that'll bring up Old Dirty Bastard, the third baseman. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Came around to score the first Wu-Tang run back in the 5th inning. The first pitch is in there, strike 1. Pitch from Gandalf, and there's strike 2 at the knees. Gandalf ahead, 0-2 here. The pitch swung on and missed. Got him on strikes, and so that'll be the 7th strikeout now from Gandalf. That one on a 85-mile-an-hour sinker, when I think Old Dirty Bastard was expecting a knuckleball. Both of these pitchers doing a very good job of changing speeds today and keeping the other team off balance. We've seen a whole lot of strikeouts and a whole lot of good pitching. Poor Gandalf, the recipient of a 2-run error against his stats, as Rizza is in there now for the Wu-Tang Clan, and he looks at ball 1 outside. And ball 2 outside. The pitch from Gandalf. Now inside, ball 3, 3-0. So Rizza trying to work his second walk of the game. And there it is, a 4-pitch walk. Is that one missing low? And Rizza, with such a great batting eye, will be on first base. And he may steal here with U-God at the plate. And the first pitch at the knees. First strike 1. Pitch from Gandalf is fouled off. And inside, ball 1, a 1-2 count now on U-God. Checks the runner back, and a swing and a hard hit ball into left field, but right there is Frodo, and that'll make the play to end the inning. We will go to the 7th. Still 4-0, Wu-Tang. Boromir, son of Denethor, will lead things off for the Fellowship of the Ring. And a fastball low, ball 1. Pitch from Jizza is low again, ball 2. And now that'll make it 3-0 as another pitch missing high that time, a fastball. Boromir has gotten ahead 3-0. There's one right down the middle, Boromir taking all the way. And it's 3-1. Pitch from Genius, swung on and missed. That'll make it a full count. He swung at ball 4 there, as that one was well inside. Full count pitch, and that one's hit hard up the line, but a great scoop by Method Man, and the Wu-Tang defense on display once again as he makes another great play. And that one could have been extra bases. It was hard hit off the bat, but Method Man, one of the more sure-handed first basemen in the league. That's one out, and that'll bring up Peregrine Took. He went down on strikes his last time up and takes a look at strike 1 here. Pippin 0 for 2 so far. There's a fastball that misses inside. Ball 1. Pitch from Genius, and that's a ground ball fielded by Ghostface Killa, and he will make the play for the second out. Genius up to 126 pitches now. That'll bring up Frodo Baggins, and he looks at ball 1 in the dirt. 1-0, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. He might have gotten a piece of it to foul it off. Either way, it's 1-1, and that one again missing in the dirt. Riz is such a sure-handed receiver back there at catcher. Does a very good job of framing the pitches, converting those balls into strikes at times. The 2-2 count, Frodo fouling another one off, and he will stay alive. Another long at bat here for Jizza as that one's put into play, and Ghostface Killa will make another play out there at shortstop, and that's the third out of the inning. Again, the Fellowship go down 1-2-3, and they have really got to get something going as they are down to their last 6 outs, trailing the Wu-Tang Clan 4-0, and they have just 2 hits on the ballgame. For the Clan, it'll be Masta Killa, followed by Genius, and then Inspektah Deck. Masta Killa taking a look at ball 1 low on the knuckleball. And that one just catching the outside corner for strike 1. Pitch from Gandalf, and that's hit high in the air into left field, but it's going to drift into the seats, so he won't even go after it. This will be the 101st pitch from Gandalf. A 1-2, swung on and fouled off. Staying alive, Masta Killa. Pitch is in there. Strike 3 called. Masta Killa can't believe the call. He thought that one was a couple inches outside, but Gandalf getting the generous strike. And the Wu-Tang have their first batter down on strikes. That'll bring up Jizza. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch from Gandalf to Genius is in there. Strike 1 called. On a 69-mile-an-hour knuckleball. And a checked swing there, and that'll make it 1-1. Gandalf, hit hard into left field, and that one gets down in front of Frodo. The Wu-Tang Clan have another base runner. As that is a base hit there by Genius. And that'll roll the lineup over to Inspektah Deck. And he will swing at the first pitch and miss. 0-1 count. Good curveball there from Gandalf. The 0-1 swung on and missed again at the knuckleball that time. That makes it 0-2. Pitch from Gandalf swung on and missed, and he is down on strikes. 3 great pitches in a row there. And Inspektah Deck will have to sit down, and that'll bring up Ghostface Killa. He takes a look at ball. Oh, and that one gets away from the catcher. A wild knuckleball, and that'll let the runner go over to second base. Genius scooting over to second there, and the Wu-Tang Clan will now have a base runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Pitch from Gandalf, outside with the knuckleball, 2-0 now. And he held up. That'll be ball 3. 3-0. Ball 4 in the dirt, so Gandalf losing control a bit there. Throws the wild pitch and a 4-pitch walk. So that'll bring up Raekwon the Chef, hit a home run in his last time up, with 2 on and 2 out here in the 7th. Pitch, and he hits it hard to the right side, but a great play that time by M.E.T.H.O.D Brandybuck. And that'll retire the side. Wu-Tang threaten, but they do not score. And we will go to the 8th, still 4-0. The Fellowship of the Ring down to their last 6 outs as Legolas Greenleaf will lead things off for them here in the top of the 8th. And he checks his swing, takes ball 1. Pitch from Jizza is outside now, ball 2. The windup, and there is a fastball, a strike on the inside corner. 2-1, and Legolas hits it into center field, and that'll be a base hit. Another nice piece of hitting there, not trying to do too much, just an easy stroke. And solid contact, and a line drive base hit. And once again, Legolas, the threat to steal at first base with Aragorn at the dish. The pitch is low, ball 1. Aragorn, that 6'6" height, he swings and hits it high in the air into center field. Inspektah Deck calling everybody off. He will make the play. And there is one away here in the top of the 8th. That'll bring up Gimli, Son of Gloin. Legolas at first base. He takes a look at a screwball in there for strike 1. And there's strike 2, a curveball on the inside corner. A couple of nice pitches there right in a row from Genius. And a swing and a foul ball. Gimli will stay alive. He'll check the runner at first base. No, nothing doing. And ball 1 as Jizza misses inside. Pitch to Gimli, and he fouls it back. He will stay alive again. Still 1-2 in the pitch. Hit off the right side, and a foul ball. Gimli really fighting up there. And another foul ball. Look at this. At bat by Gimli with his friend Legolas on first base. Really trying to wear out this pitcher, Jizza, trying to finally get something down the middle as Jizza's just been dotting up the corners. And he held his swing, and that's a ball just barely missing low. Another great take by Gimli. And that'll work the count to 2-2. It was 1-2 that whole time. And another foul ball. What is this? Gimli showing unbelievable resilience. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat now, and he checked his swing again. A ball 3. Is that one missing clearly inside? 11th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. And Legolas is taken off. Strike 3, and he's safe at second. So the 9th strikeout for Jizza, but the runner will swipe a bag. And finally he gets out of that at-bat. And with 2 down now here in the 8th, that'll bring up Gandalf the Gray. This will be the 150th pitch from Jizza. Gandalf fouls the first pitch back. And takes a look at takes a look at a strike on the outside corner, and a favorable call there. A great piece of framing by Rizza. Pitch to Gandalf, misses outside. 1-2. And foul ball, still 1-2. Legolas on second. Ground ball to Method Man. He will step on first, and that'll do it for the Fellowship of the Ring. We will go to the bottom of the 8th, and they are running out of time. It's 4-0 Wu-Tang with Method Man at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And the first pitch from Gandalf is a strike on the outside corner. Curveball in there. 0-1. The pitch swung on and popped up in foul territory, and that one playable for Gimli. He will make the catch. No, he won't. He bobbled it and dropped it right in front of the wall there, and so that's an error. Charged the catcher there. And Method Man with a second life here, and an 0-2 count. The pitch from Gandalf, and that one is low. Ball 1. 1-2. Swung on and hit high in the air, not deep, into right field, and charging on it is Aragorn. He will make the play for the first out. That'll bring up Old Dirty Bastard. Pitch from Gandalf, and that is in there. A strike on the inside corner on the knuckleball. 0-1. Pitch, and another called strike on the inside corner. Gandalf kind of playing with fire there, leaving that one up against the prodigious strength of Old Dirty Bastard. But there's strike 3 called. The 10th strikeout for Gandalf is that one called strike 3 on the outside corner. And there are now 2 outs here in the 8th. Rizza will step into the box now, the catcher, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Strike 1. Rizza has walked twice today, and he will foul one off. A 1-1 count now. Pitch to Rizza, and that one got him. Strike 3 called. Wow. Gandalf with a nice pitch right on the outside corner. Rizza has that great eye, and I think he didn't argue, but you can tell he didn't like the call. And that'll do it for the Wu-Tang clan here in the bottom of the 8th. A 1-2-3 inning. A Fellowship of the Ring down to their last chance as we will go to the top of the 9th. It'll be Meriadoc Brandybuck, Samwise Gamgee, and Boromir, son of Denethor. Jizza trying to close it out. Inside, missing with the screwball. Pitch to Mary, and that one is hit on the right side. Method Man's got it, and covering is Jizza, and they will get the out. Samwise Gamgee in there now. Takes a look at ball one outside. Sam 0 for 3 on the day, and takes a look at a ball inside. 2-0. Now make it 3-0 is Samwise showing some good patience, perhaps. That one right down the middle for a strike. Pitch from Jizza, and he misses ball 4. So Samwise getting the Fellowship of the Ring a base runner at the last minute when they need it the most. I'll bring up Boromir, son of Denethor. He died earlier in the game. The pitch swung on and hit high in the air into center field, and Inspektah Deck, charging hard, will make the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out to Boromir. I'll bring up Peregrine Took. And he swings at the first pitch and misses. Peregrine's swinging for the fences there, but I don't know if he's got the strength in him. The 0-1, and that one strike called on the inside corner on the fastball at 92 miles an hour. This will be the 165th pitch from Jizza. And it misses outside. 1-2 now on Pippin. Fellowship down to their last strike. The pitch missing inside, ball 2. And swung on and hit into right field. That one's going to get down into the corner, but foul just barely. Oh, man. Well, that one looked like it could have been extra bases off the bat of Peregrine Took, but just a little too late on it. And they will have to do it all over again, still 2-2. The pitch, and he swings and puts it in play into center field. That one's high in the air, and going back on it, Inspektah Deck makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3-hit shutout for Genius, as he completely shut down the Fellowship of the Ring's lineup, struck out 9, and absolutely earned the win. The Wu-Tang Clan take this one 4-0. I've been Todd Bonzalez, your host, the player of the game today. Jizza, of course, for his 168-pitch performance. He earned a game score of 85, which is very good. Gandalf the Gray on the other side, he also had a very good pitching performance with going 8 innings and giving up just 2 earned runs. But ultimately, this Fellowship of the Ring lineup just unable to get anything going. You see Aragorn, son of Aerothorn, an uncharacteristic 0 for 4. He left 5 on base. Legolas was the only batter in the Fellowship lineup to get a hit, and he actually ended up getting 3 hits. But he couldn't carry the team all by himself. Well, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching Todd's Day Night Baseball. It is literally 3 in the morning, and this is what I've been doing with my life. So feel free to hit that like and subscribe button if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time, maybe someday. I don't know.